接下来，让我们有请中华人民共和国驻悉尼大使衔总领事王愚阁下讲话。
Let us now welcome His Excellency Wang Yu, Consul General of Consul General of People's Republic of China in Sydney, to deliver his address. Welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, let's pay our respect to the original custodians of this land, the Category people, and acknowledge our respects to the elders, past, present, and the future. The Honorable Mark Buktije, MLC, representing the Honorable Chris Minns, Premier of New South Wales. Mr. Arthur Rorris, Secretary of South Coast Labour Council. Mr. Warren Smith, Deputy National Secretary of Maritime Union of Australia. Mr. Paddy Crumlin, National Secretary of Maritime Union of Australia. Mr. William Yu, Chairman of Huaxing Arts Group, Australia. Dear fellows and friends, today we gather at Sydney Town Hall, a place steeped in historical memory, to play the melody of peace and express our hopes for the future. I would like to share 3 reflections to you. First, victory belongs to the peoples of both China and Australia. As the main eastern battlefield during the World Anti-Fascist War, the Chinese People's War of resistance against Japanese aggression started the earliest, lasted the longest, and made the greatest sacrifices. O sons and daughters of the Chinese nation fought with unyielding resolve for 14 years, made tremendous sacrifices of over 35 million military and civilian casualties, making major contribution to the victory of the World Anti-Fascist War. Australian soldiers also fought with great courage and valor. The Japanese attacks on Darwin Harbour, Sydney, and Newcastle resulted in heavy casualties, while a large number of Australian soldiers sacrificed in Southeast Asia and other battlefields. From the treacherous Kokoda track to the fierce Battle of Milne Bay, nearly 1 million Australians served on the front lines and home front, playing a vital role in securing the ultimate victory of the World Anti-Fascist War. Second, victory inscribes China-Australia friendship. The people of both countries stood united against fascism during the World Anti-Fascist War, supporting each other and forging a deep friendship, leaving behind many touching stories. The monument of the Darfur dispute, silently recounting the heroic act of Australian workers who refused to load pig iron for Japanese aggression against China in 1938. The ladder at the top of the monument symbolizes a yearning for peace and serves as a bridge connecting the friendship between the people of our 2 countries. In July, President Xi Jinping met with Prime Minister Anthony Albanese in Beijing, playing a key strategic role in leading China-Australia relations. Standing at the threshold of the 2nd decade of China-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, we are ready to work in real earnest to implement the important consensus of the 2 leaders, further advance our relations for sound development, so as to benefit both peoples, to inject positive energy for a prosperous and stable region and the world. Third, victory laid the foundation for the international order. The triumph in World War II not only ended the grave threats posed by militarism and fascism to the world peace, but also inspired a prompt reflection on war and a resolute determination to reshape the international order. Confronting the current international landscape marked by turbulence and transformation, and facing the severe challenges posed by unilateralism and hegemonism, it is more imperative for us to jointly safeguard the international system with the United Nations at its core, the international order underpinned by international law, and the basic norms governing international relations based on the purposes and principles of the UN Charter. To advance an equal and orderly multipolar world and a universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization. I would also like to emphasize that Taiwan's return to China is a victorious outcome of the World War II and an essential component of the post-war international order. A series of instruments with legal effect under the international law, including the Cairo Declaration, the Potsdam Proclamation, as well as the Japanese Instrument of Surrender, have all affirmed China's sovereignty over Taiwan. These historical and legal facts are beyond dispute, and the authority of UN General Assembly Resolution 2758 brooks no challenge. Resolving the Taiwan question and realizing China's complete reunification is a shared aspiration of the Chinese nation. It's an inevitable trend, a cause of justice, and the common will of the people. As President Xi Jinping noted, in the interest of peace, we need to foster a keen sense of a community with a shared future. Prejudice, discrimination, hatred, and war can only cause disaster and suffering, while mutual respect, equality, peaceful development, and common prosperity represent the right path to take. Tough languages differ and cultures vary. Though languages differ and cultures vary, countries around the world share will and woe, and the people of all countries share the same aspirations for peace, for justice, and for a better life. Distinguished guests, dear friends, tonight, let us remember the history through music, honor the fallen heroes, cherish peace, and create a better future together. Thank you.